Hello and welcome. Today, we are bringing you a critical world-exclusive update on the escalating conflict between the United States and Iran. The world is on the edge as diplomacy seems to be failing and the drums of war are beating louder than ever. We are covering the dramatic collapse of the Islamabad Peace Talks and the official start of the U.S. naval blockade against Iran. Stay tuned as we break down what this means for the Middle East and the global economy. The Islamabad Peace Talks collapse. The biggest story right now is the failure of the high-stakes mediation in Islamabad, Pakistan. For the past week, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey have been trying to act as a bridge between Washington and Tehran. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and top Iranian officials were in the same city, trying to save a fragile two-week ceasefire that was signed on April 8. However, today we can confirm that the talks have officially reached a dead end. The sticking point? America's demand for a complete, 20-year halt on all Iranian uranium enrichment. Iran's leadership has called this demand a violation of sovereignty and refused to sign. As the negotiators leave Islamabad, the ceasefire is now effectively over, and reports of drone strikes along the border are already coming in. With diplomacy failing, President Donald Trump has moved to Plan B. As of 6 a.m. today, the United States Navy has officially initiated a total naval blockade of all major Iranian ports. This is a massive escalation. The U.S. Central Command has deployed carrier strike groups to the Persian Gulf with a clear mission: nothing goes in, and no oil comes out. This move is a direct response to Iran's recent attempts to plant mines in the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait is the world's most important oil choke point, and the U.S. has vowed to keep it open by force if necessary. This blockade is designed to starve the Iranian economy into submission, but Tehran has warned that if they cannot sell their oil, no one in the region will be allowed to sell theirs either. The nuclear standoff. Behind these military moves is the terrifying shadow of nuclear weapons. Since the major strikes on Iranian infrastructure back in February, the International Atomic Energy Agency has lost all visibility into Iran's nuclear sites. There are growing fears in Washington and Israel that Iran is using this period of chaos to cross the final threshold. While Iran maintains its program is peaceful, the lack of transparency has led to maximum pressure from the White House. The world is now watching to see if Israel will take independent action to stop what they perceive as an existential threat, adding another layer of danger to an already explosive situation. Global economic impact. Why does this matter to you? Because the War of the Strait is hitting everyone's pocket. Since the blockade started this morning, global oil prices have jumped significantly. Analysts are warning that if the blockade continues for more than a week, we could see petrol prices hit record highs. The IMF has released a statement saying that a prolonged conflict in the Gulf could trigger a global recession, causing food and energy prices to skyrocket from London to Karachi. We are not just looking at a regional war, we are looking at a global financial crisis. Conclusion and call to action. The situation is moving incredibly fast. Will Pakistan attempt a last-minute, round 2 of talks, or has the window for peace closed for good? One thing is certain: the next 48 hours will determine the map of the Middle East for years to come. What is your opinion? Should the U.S. continue the blockade, or should they offer more concessions for peace? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated as this story develops. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next update.